The first time I
Man,
ever
I'm
saw
telling
Michael
y'all,
Jordan.
man. That last game was exclusive. I ain't finna cap. That last game was exclusive. Patrick Ewing to go. But let's continue the Jordan challenge, man. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Welcome, fans, to the exhibition game. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Heat Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner.
I mean, what they say you gotta get some seats.
A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Clark Team USA has
Go check out my equipment down here at the house on this line. Hold on.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Pass to Tisdale, and stolen by Aguirre. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Aguirre. With the fadeaway. Good assist goes to Thomas. I can only make this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high intensity, high effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Thomas passes to Bird. Out to the right wing. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. The little time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Out left to the wing. Back to Paxson. Second chance. They call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The level of focus Paxson possesses is impressive.
One shot.
Cutting it out through the contact.
The NBA stars shoot their first free throw of the night.
That's all you, boy. Can't fake you.
Jordan looking it over. Perkins trying to break loose. Michael Jordan taking one. Looking to get something going here.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Jordan against Bird. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Paxson. And the NBA Stars again with the message.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Here's Jordan. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talent, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing. Yes, they do. There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Tisdale passes to Perkins. Good on the shot. 2 points for his second basket of the night. NBA Stars leading by 5. Thomas surveying the D. Bird, the pass to Paxson. Aguirre with it. And Thomas has it in the corner. Passes it to Bird. Fades back. Wow, Bird came out right before him, giving Team USA all he's got on the offensive end.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the plain things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
Defensive foul. That shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, since Mullen is so active as a scorer, it puts the line offense causes mistakes by the defense, like fouling him right there.
And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Aguirre. Whitman is checked in for Paxson. And it's Easting in for Thomas. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Team USA. Turner comes in for Tisdale. And Ewing has got the ball here for Team USA. 9-point game. Patrick Ewing with the slam.
You can tell Ewing knows just where to position himself. He captures the rebound and sets himself up to shoot.
Here is Seasting, and there's the pass to Bird. That makes it three.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record.
Here we
You
go.
can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2, then Chris Mullen at the small forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA Stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then his teammates, Larry Bird and Robert Parrish, filling out the front court. First free throw is good. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Pass to Bird. Now Paxson. Perkins with the block. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's, Who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up.
Isaiah Thomas.
I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Here's Jordan. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. And plenty of storylines to cover, but our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, as usual, is all over. David.
Thanks very much. Now, everyone knows these are just exhibition games, but neither the Olympic team nor the NBA stars have any intention of taking it easy on one another. The tone seems to be surprisingly serious among these players. Guys, back to you.
Well, that's going to be interesting, David. Thank you.
She hard as shit.
From tonight's game, Mike, it's going to be fascinating to watch.
To me, that comes as no surprise. No matter the consequences of your game, you always want to play your very best.
Against the best, correct? I mean, my goodness. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Jim Paxson.
Moving there
At
by
the line for two.
Jordan the contact.
Team USA shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Jordan nails both of them.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Outside Thomas. Passes to Bird. Inside. Aguirre, no good. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. Jordan wasting no time, showing these NBA stars what he can do.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
Paxson passes to Bird. Kicks it to Parrish. Outside, Aguirre. And it's Thomas at the elbow. 16 feet away. Paxson coming off the assist from Aguirre.
Even with a hand right in his face, Thomas is determined to get a shot to fall.
Jordan outside. Over Paxson. That bucket puts Jordan in double figures. Nicely done.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Thomas kicks to Parrish. Here's Aguirre. That one wide left.
Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. And I have to agree with you, this just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at.
Pass to Thomas. Baseline try. And it's Parrish missing.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And there's the feed to Perkins. Misses him close. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the NBA star. 4-point game. Down low.
This is the winning mindset Jordan brings to his team. Enjoys feeding his open teammates.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Thomas up top. Charity strike shot. Rebound by Team USA.
Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against. Interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make Adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable.
To stop the run, Petersburg finding the bucket and improving his offensive value for the NBA stars.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Jordan. Falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
Thomas dishes to Bird. Here's Parrish. It's Parrish finishing it out.
Give this man the ball anywhere near the rim. He knows what to do.
Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Mullen. Now the pass to Alford. Jordan against Paxson. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 18 points.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA stars.
Defensive
The whistle.
foul.
2 free throws coming up.
Wayman Tisdale.
60,000
Taking
people.
2 shots. Substitution on the court.
So many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are.
Defensive foul. Hold on.
Together, me, Mike Clark, and
Randy Rivers. 2
pretty
shots.
far for this game.
Substitution on the floor.
Michael Jordan.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. Reed, he's checked in for the Stars. Pass to McHale. Shoots over Turner. Williams passes to McHale. Good, great play by Williams.
2
to
points
set it
for
up.
Kevin McHale.
McHale has a myriad of moves. Just so tough to stop.
Person kicks to Ewing. Pass to Person. Now Turner. Michael Jordan on the wing. Ewing trying to get open. Makes it off the glass. He's got 22 points.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan will be a problem down low.
So, Coach, with the start of this game behind us, right now, it's Team USA who's out on top.
I'm sure this has not been the start the NBA stars were expecting, but Team USA came out swinging, and right now they're in
2
control.
points for
You have
Kevin
to like
McHale.
any chance that close to the hoop.
Team USA with the ball. 6-point lead. Here's Ewing. Good for the basket. Starting off
Patrick Ewing with the
with
basket.
that shot.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Outside Williams. Pass to McHale. It's hauled in by Team USA.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Ewing inside. He's against Williams. Good work there as it goes.
Patrick Ewing, 2
And
points.
it's a 10-point Team USA lead.
7 feet, 240 pounds, Patrick Ewing. One tough man to stop.
The pass to McHale. And Ewing with the block. And with a decent amount of this game already won, Jordan has been, Coach, just superb on offense.
This NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. I mean, it's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this team roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached
2
to
points
them.
for Michael
Just to
Jordan.
get to the basket there.
Surprised they left them that much of a lane to work with.
The NBA Stars trail by 14. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as
Defensive foul.
And
Hold
there's a
on.
whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
Patrick
Shot
Ewing
misses.
taking 2
He'll be
shots.
shooting 2.
Boy, the child all the moves he has. Slippery, and he just seems to make guys fouling.
And the Stars making a change here. Woodson's checked in. Team USA also making some changes. Concat comes in for Turner. And Mullen subbed in for Person. Alford passes to Jordan. Goes back up. Team USA stringing together the NBA Stars try to break a cold streak. And right now, they're just trying to figure out how to snap out of this funk.
Yeah, you know, this is when you really need your leaders to step up and turn up the heat and take over.
Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin. It's a very interesting thought.
Patrick Ewing is the GOAT. No cap.
NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
3 seconds.
I don't have any arguments
Substitution
there.
on the
Oh
court.
my goodness, that was not what this team needed.
Well, that explains why they're down. Miscues.
So, for the Stars, Robert Parrish is checked in for McHale. McGuire comes in for Reed. And Thomas subbed in for Seasting. Ewing. That one goes. Ewing's got 10 points.
A big part of
Y'all see it right here, bro. You got to get Ewing in the game. Ewing in the game, he can help you get up.
If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good Boy, he's so crafty. And really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Jordan, the pass to Ewing. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the...
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Woodson passes to Williams.
Get there.
Now, here is Aguirre. It's Thomas high post. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
Nice shot by Jordan.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Outside for Thomas. Williams, a screen on Mullen. Here's Thomas.
Defensive
Down
foul.
the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, nigga need Patrick Ewing on their team, man. I'm telling you, that man is making a difference. No cap.
Chris Mullen at the line for 2.
That gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
The first one.
Substitution on the court.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Team USA leading by 20. Mullen passes to Ewing. Jordan high post. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Perkins. A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. Team USA ahead, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far. We've got Parrish. Thomas is out there with Paxson. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Bird in at the 4. And that's the group for Robert Fields as we begin the second half.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Tisdale passes to Jordan. Over Paxson. The shot's good from Jordan.
2 points for
Jordan's
Michael
got the
Jordan.
first points in the second half. Up on the board for Team USA. So it's the Stars now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Paxson outside. Left side, Thomas. Team USA grabs the miss. Perkins got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
You're right. Chase Parrish with the jam. One half guard Isaiah Thomas. Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots. Showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. Tisdale passes to Jordan. Stars trying to stop him, but no. A great dunk by Jordan.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
And here is Thomas. He's got 6. Driving the lane. Wire, no good. Michael Jordan on the wing. Defended by Parrish. Mullen kicks to Jordan. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was.
Substitution on the court.
Get on the same page here.
McHale's checked in for Aguirre.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Here's Paxson and the rejection by Perkins.
The reach of Perkins can be a big defensive tool, helping him to get there and deny the shot.
Let's hear now from David Aldridge as we come out of the
Kevin, thank you. As they come out of the break, it's no surprise that this has been a mental game as much as physical. Now, Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas, who are 2 great basketball minds, are, of course, making high IQ plays. But guys like Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins are keeping up with them. And I think Jordan's defense especially caught some of the veterans off guard. Guys, back to you.
I bet it did, thanks to you. Jordan's skills, Clark, certainly have impressed a lot of people in this game, haven't they?
Me included, Kevin. I mean, his awareness is outstanding for such a young player. That's what jumps out to me. You can tell he's really done a good job studying his opponent's tendencies.
And Clark, they've got to be gaining respect for the kind of game Jordan shows, don't you think?
Clearly, without a doubt.
Here's Tisdale. Defended by McHale. And the shot goes in. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key. And the basket by Thomas. So Coach Rotella as we get the second half going here. It's Team USA holding on to the lead.
The problem is that might only further motivate the NBA stars. Being down to amateur players at this point in the game will really fire up their competitive spirit.
That's going to be fun to watch. A lot of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though, hasn't it? Alford passes to Koncak. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is on attempting high percentage shots, especially when he's in the post area.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Parrish. Back to Thomas. Pulls up. High post. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Tisdale. Defended by Parrish. Tisdale, no good. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Stars. Steps back. Paxson passes to Thomas. McHale setting the pick for Thomas. McHale trying to free himself up. And it's Parrish missing. This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player.
Spins. Here's Paxson. It's good. Paxson's got his first two. And so, coach, it's Team USA currently in the lead with most of this game now behind us.
Give a lot of credit to the young guys of Team USA for being in this position. But they can't take their foot off the gas now because the NBA Stars will play hard right up until the buzzer.
Paxson against Jordan. Here's Thomas. Team USA grabs the miss. Tisdale's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paxson against Jordan.
Sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to develop.
In the first and the new group getting it out for the Stars. Larry Bird's checked in for McHale. McGuire comes in for Whitman. Woodman's checked in for Paxson. And it's Seasting in for Isaiah Thomas. Ewing's checked in for Team USA. Perkins comes in for Tisdale. Well, most of this game behind us now, and all you can say about Michael Jordan's performance, Mike Fratello, is wow. What a show he has put on against these NBA stars.
He certainly does look league ready, doesn't he?
Oof.
You can just see why fans are so excited about Jordan's potential as part of an NBA team.
I mean, he's got everything. The shot, no good. And the Stars on offense. Here is Seasting.
Come on now, baby.
McGuire.
with the shot. Seasting has good vision on the field. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
Team USA leading by 21. Alford passes to Ewing. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
You know, when you're down like that, you can't give up any second chance opportunities.
It's hard enough to attempt a comeback, so you have to complete the stops you can. You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA. He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Here is Seasting, passes to Woodson. Here's Bird, tries it from 9. He gets it in there. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA stars taking the time to come play these games against us.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great test.
Yeah.
Seasting passes to Bird over Perkins. And there's another one for the Stars.
Certainly has done what he can to make it clear who the pros are, giving the NBA stars a boost with his offensive production.
Jordan dishes to Ewing. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
Seasting passes to Bird. Fader on the way. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Pass to Perkins. Out of bounds. For the Stars. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
I ain't gonna lie. This shit is like reason why I ain't saying that, cause this shit you gotta concentrate and play this game. This shit too hard, man.
Thomas comes in for Seasting. And Team USA making a change here as well. Tisdale's checked in. There's the pass to Bird. Over Mullen. And it's Bird missing. Team USA leading by 23. Here's Tisdale. With a two-handed slam.
Higgins keeps the game simple. Notices when his teammates are wide open.
The NBA Stars with the ball. Aguirre against Mullen. Outside, Aguirre. Thomas passes to Aguirre. And here's Bird. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He shot the ball 11 times.
The defense was there, but Bird doesn't get distracted easily, which is why he's able to make tough shots.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Excellent D there from Parrish. And so here are the Stars. Thomas passes to Paxson. Bird with it. Feeds it to Parrish. And it's Parrish.
Inexcusable. Like this kind of position you feel the defense, you deserve to get dunked on.
Here's Jordan. And that one's good. Tisdale.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the NBA Stars. Pass to Bird. Over Mullen. Bird can't hit. Outside Jordan. And the shot goes in.
2 points.
Jordan's got 21.
What a game for Michael Jordan thus far. He's played very competitively against players who are literally in another league.
Passes it to Thomas. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Alford with the rebound. Now here's Jordan. Over Paxson.
That game was hard as hell, boy. God damn to the Jordan challenge. That's crazy.
You have to respect what Team USA was able to accomplish here. Going up against top-tier competition and managing to come away with the win.
And the NBA Stars taking a loss in Clark that luckily doesn't go on any of their records.
Yeah, I doubt that makes it sting any less though, Kevin. Getting shown up and beaten by young guys is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. So like we said, a terrific performance by Team USA. You got to give them credit.
They went the distance. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kent.